Okay. Um, we're back, I guess. Uh, mic check. Can you hear me now, dude? That's weird. It's somehow decided it didn't want my microphone on any longer. Um, yeah. So there we go. So now you can hear the game and you can hear me. So I think I got it figured out. Like I said, I never do this, so it's weird, for me. Number one, I don't run my Twitch at all. I don't even know why I still have that channel. But it's one of those things where I'm trying to. I'm just. I figured I was going to be online, and I figured there might be other people who are awake and bored, so we'll just go with that. It's just weird that it cut off like that without saying anything or giving me any acknowledgement. I mean, like my headset was entirely off. All right. Well, at least I got it fixed, so that makes it a little better. That was a complete waste of that cooldown. Oh well. But yeah, man, we talked about wrestling. We talked about some indie stuff happening in the area. We talked about what was up with Monday Night Raw, and even though I didn't watch Monday Night Raw, I did the clips thing. I just caught clips online, and that it is what it is. I got a phone call that said I needed to go take care of something, so I went and took care of it, and I got out of there. I got there at like 10 and got out of there at like 6:30 in the morning because I had to go take care of some stuff with the kids. Um, but yeah, it's just how it goes. Oh, this is. I'm sorry, dude. So this is Luke asking, "What game is this?" This is World of Warcraft. This is the War Within. It's the newest expansion. This expansion actually fully launches for everybody on I think the 26th, 4 days from now, Tuesday. Um, I somehow ended up, and I don't recall doing this, but apparently last year I bought the edition that lets me get early access by a couple days. So this game has been out since 2004. I've been playing it since 2009. I've taken a couple of breaks. Most recently, I took a pretty much the entire last expansion off. Um, it's just busy with life, busy with wrestling, busy with all that. So, um, yeah, it's. I need games that are extremely detailed or have a lot to do. Like you see, all these are all buttons. All this is buttons. All this is buttons. So I have things to do, and it'll keep my attention because of that. When I play games like Rocket League's a blast, but it I'm only good for a couple of rounds, and I'm like, all right, I'm done with this. I'm bored now. It's got to be stuff like it's got to be stuff like this, or it's got to be stuff like the Batman games are pretty fun. The Harry Potter game was really fun. I haven't finished that yet either. That's another big ass game. That game is huge, but it's a fun game. But yeah, this game is really fun. And Jamie, that's awesome that you made it. Congrats. I'm glad you got here safe, man. I really do look forward to catching up with you tomorrow at the show. I think that'll be a good time. I'm really looking forward to being in Charlotte tomorrow night. Um, it's kind of another reason I'm doing this, actually. Kind of make me set up to be up later tomorrow night after having a week where my sleep schedule's been kind of janky. Um, GTA, after 3 and Vice City, I didn't really care about Grand Theft Auto. I played back then, and even one thing that was cool, I think it was Vice City. They had Elliot in the Morning as part of the radio track. So I don't recall if it was on the Collector's series that came back out. I had that on Switch for a bit. I don't remember if it was there still, but they used to have part of Elliot in the Morning uh, playing in the cars when you were driving, and I always thought that that was really neat. I'm a big radio fan, especially good talk radio. Elliot in the Morning, old Howard Stern, stuff like that. I wasn't the biggest Grease Man guy, and you know our local guys are fine. The Rise guys, they're okay. I'm a huge Elliot fan. Um, if they were syndicated down here, I'd be listening to them every day. 548 until 10 something. I will never forget that mess. It's always a fun show. Especially they had people on like man, they had Bob Saget on there one day, and I swear to God, people were wrecking their cars driving, listening to that because it was so damn funny. Stephen Lynch is on there. Freaking, it's DC 101.1. If you're listening from the DC side, if you're listening from the Richmond side, it's 1021. Syndicates it as well, Jamie. Um, and I am just Friday night, man. Thankfully, Friday night I am at Waxhaw Tap House, or no, Lenny Boy Brewing. Friday night we will be there. Doors open at like 6:30, and we'll be there from 7 until, and it's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. Um, XWW is a fun place to work. I I I'm one of those people that really doesn't have a bad time anywhere I go. Um, there are just some places I have no desire to go back to. That does happen in wrestling. Unfortunately, probably more than it should. They're gonna interrupt it. That's the other thing. This is a PC game. This is not a console game. So there was talks of putting it on console. I don't know that it could fit. I'm not sure how it would work. Save me 4 seats, bro. Get there at a decent time. And pick your side. You want to be on, the side where the entrance is, or you want to be on the side where, closer to commentary. You got choices there. There's not really a bad seat in Lindy Boy, is it? To my knowledge, I don't believe so. I think Lindy Boy's got pretty decent seating throughout. Um, Near those Waxhaw, both of those are solid venues. What the hell is that? Hmm, I think that's right. I thought there was something special to that. Turned out, I don't think it was a rare, but I think it was something a little additional there. Yeah, it's the place with the barrel on the walls, man. That place don't have a bad seat. Oh, that didn't work. Oh well. I have played. If you're talking about like Jackbox games, I've done some of that. I've done some of Among Us. I think this group, this well, the guild will do random game nights occasionally. Just kind of break up because, like, man, when I was here, we had structured raid nights, and it was like 9 to midnight every Tuesday and Thursday. You were on schedule, so like, yeah, some of that stuff I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to. I don't think I'm gonna be full time back in this, but Jamie, man, thank you for tuning in, bro. Have a good night, man. It's dude, yeah, that drives a killer. I go, I go all the way to Maryland when I do it, so I fully understand you, man. Like I completely get it. It can be a burden, but yeah. Other online games, I don't like I say I don't play many games at all. I predominantly play this, and like I said, I did throw down on some Diablo. Diablo 3 and Diablo 4 when they were hot, but that's about it. I'm not even sure what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just kind of doing things. Oh, there we go. I got to kill this guy. That's fine. This ain't going to do anything. Uh, Here's the thing though about this. Like it looks like it's uh, easy or whatever, and predominantly it is. But I'm really not that geared up. A lot of the people I know are 530 or whatever. I'm only 504, and that's stuff from the end of the last expansion. Um, I I didn't spend much time on it at all. I barely played that expansion. No, not really. Especially the only ones I would have been interested in would have been like the Spider-Man stuff on PS4, but I'm not a PlayStation person, so that did nothing for me. Um, I can see why they gave me the costume, but at the same time, stuff like this is just fun to me. I like the challenge. Like, give me all the bodies. I'll take it. Yeah, I was moving right along before the podcast started. Listen, what's up, Cliff? How you doing, man? I was moving right along in this before the podcast started, and during the podcast, I still had the game up, and I think I was just moving around a little bit. I wasn't doing anything in there, um, and I started seeing people get some achievements, and I'm like, "Yep, they're passing me." So it's all good. I mean, I've got some time tonight, so I'll put a couple hours in on this, see what happens. Ooh. Yep, The War Within. It's a pretty good game. Yeah, man, I am definitely ready for tomorrow night, man. We talked about that on the podcast earlier. Um that's why I even named this stream different. I don't have like my name banner on here. I don't have the background. I got nothing from the wrestling side on here except me. I'm the only thing from the wrestling side. You see, none of this shit matters. All I'm gonna do is sell it. So whatever's worth the most gold. Probably gotta sell a bunch of crap out of there anyway at this point. Yeah, see, most of the stuff is still below where I'm at. Let's see here. Ooh, didn't even know I had that. I got to be on a bench for that one. Okay. You see, different stuff does different stuff, man. In this game, you can fish, cook. And for this character in particular, he makes potions and pots, stuff like that, flasks. Um, but my thing is like you also got to pick herbs. So while I'm flying, if I see something kind of light up a different color on my screen, I know I need to zip in, grab it. Major faction unlocked. Sweet. You know, I see this icon here. Oh, it's this guy's quartermaster. So basically, you buy higher end gear. Like, see, it's 584 to my 502. That's way bigger. And see, all I did right there was just empty my trash out. And that'll organize the bags for me. Done. I don't even know what I need to do. Just clicking through buttons. And see, I'm only doing the actual campaign stuff. I'm not doing all these. Like, this is a side quest. What's this for? Delves to Waterworks. I don't even know what this is for. Companion experience. So this is for my companion. I don't even care about this right this minute. I'm just trying to knock out certain things, and progress forward in the actual story. Yeah, Manny says he's got a surprise for tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be. Um, I'm very interested to find out as well. Is that inside or outside? Looks like it's outside. Hmm. Oh, see, those are. You see, that quest isn't even in here. The main storyline isn't even in here. But it says, help janky or whatever. And then this is the other one. This could be storyline. Who knows what this is? Oh, well, that works. I kind of wish I had a secondary camera so you can see my hands. Because it's kind of crazy the way this game is laid out and what you need to do with your hands. Did it not pick that up? Okay. Level 73, max level is 80, so I'm working on it. Yes, I need to go and unlock that. I'll do that right after I kill this person. There we go. Yep, that's that one. No point in him. Luke, are you? Yes, Scott. Yes, it is. It is. Wow, cartoon D&D. I mean, definitely. I see the similarities there. David was actually making a similar comparison at the end of our show tonight, and I'm like, yeah, I get what you mean, but at the same time, no. Um, ooh, this might hurt a little bit. Never mind. I thought they were a little bit stronger than that because they were an elite, but um, he was making that comparison earlier during the show, and I was like, I see what you mean, but at the same time, kind of no. Um, in D&D, you have the ability to control the narrative and everything else that you talk about in the game, whereas in what the hell, screen faded to black, and that was weird. The hell, do this again or something else? Okay, whatever. Um, but you get to, in this case, it's more like they took everything you can imagine, Greek and Roman mythologies, other video game references, other like just pop culture references in general. There, Mr. T was on here for a bit. Nah, you didn't break my game. Um, That's I think that was actually just part of how that story ended or how that quest ended. Um, but there was a Mr. T at one point. There was references to um, Game of Thrones. There was a lot of Game of Thrones references in here, and even some of like the characters that you meet have names that remind you of that. Tyrion um, is in here. One of the people I play with, her name is Arya, so that's kind of funny in the right. Arya Stark. Um, this character's name is Nero. I don't know if you guys can actually see it or not, but it's Nero, and it wasn't intended necessarily to be named after Jeff Hardy's brother Nero. Um, I didn't know what the hell to name it when I created it. I was in a weird spot and just I had actually gone away from the game for a while. I came back and fresh created this character. Um, and dude, it was nuts because it was like we're doing what? Why are we doing this? And I think it was also Nero used to be the name of a program back in the day for copying music or making CDs or something, burning CDs, I think it was. So, yeah, see, look, that's okay. That's what happens at the end of each scenario you do with her. Okay, now I understand better. That kind of irritates me, but good lord, another one. I will keep taking all the experience she wants to throw at me. I guess. I know there's a dungeon I need to do. Oh, here we go. We're going down this hole. So weird. Uh, so max level at one point was 120, and I had several of them at 120. Um, I was actually explaining this to my son earlier. They did a level squish where they dropped the level from 120 down to 50, and then you had to go back up from there. Um, and yeah, so right now I've got 7 characters sitting at level 70, and the new climb is to 80. 80 is the next, you know, end of the game point. So I'm at 73 now. It just came out at 6 o'clock tonight. I mean, will I make 80 tonight? You know, before I put the kids on the bus? Will I stay up all night? These are questions of the universe, man. I don't have the answers. But I would anticipate that by the end of the weekend, I'll have at least this guy up to 80 and, you know, be working on gearing up. And the point of gearing up is so you can do the end game content. Um, which in this case is a raid. So it's 10 plus people online together at the same time in a group, and they move through a huge dungeon together. And I mean, it normally takes a couple weeks the first time you beat it to get through the entire thing. Some of the higher end groups that this is what they do for a living. No, I have water. I drank a tea earlier during the show. I drank a green tea. Other than that, I got water and I got some reasons over here. The candy reasons, I got those. That's it. Oh, that's nice. That's how that one ended. Okay. I'm hoping that's the last one. Nope. I don't know how many of these there is, but I'm destined to potentially find out how many there are. Um, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. And when you run over a mole, it gives you a boost. Got it. Or when you run over a grub, it gives you a speed boost. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's see what you got to do with this. See, I didn't have my hands set up. I'm doing this with a mouse instead of a keyboard. Makes it a little bit more difficult. uh, so I know of Leroy Jenkins. I don't know that I've ever actually played with the person who did that. I know we have done it a couple of times though. Done the same thing, and even at a higher level, that can still get pretty scary. Or well, not scary, but hectic. Um, at least back in the day, it could. I can't mount here. I think one cool thing is with the setup on this one, it's kind of neat that there's no other people in these little individual scenarios, so you're kind of left to your own devices. The hell? Why did it port me out? Must not follow the rules. Find Magni. Oh, okay. Yeah, I completely ignored this. I mean, so the cool thing is there had been a bunch of cutscenes in the beginning. This is only part of this one quest. The cutscenes from the beginning were all story uh, oriented. I feel like this is the correct way to go, even with the spider there. I'm not sure what it's going to do. We'll find out. If anybody's going to get motion sick, I'd say avert your eyes because this is this is kind of crazy. Did I get to the right thing this time or no? Okay, it's the right thing, I guess. That's the end of it. Man, like these are super quick. They're just super fast. little quest things. I I'm not a fan because I feel like I could be doing stuff that's story based and move further in the game quicker. Ooh, looks like there might have been a treasure chest in here. Hmm. Maybe not. Is there upstairs here? No, guess not. It could be outside. It could be in another area altogether. You're scared of heights. I mean, I guess I can understand that. There it is. Digging fork. We'll take that. What's that do? Oh, nice. I'll take this. That upgraded my herbalism, so that's another. That's for my gathering, so that works. What the hell is this? Oh, this is always annoying here. Little dragon. I'm currently sitting for a bearded dragon right now. Cool little guy. It's just learning curve because I've never had one before, and this one's pretty grown, pretty good size. So it's just me having to learn how to, take care of the thing. Hmm. It's pretty cool. But yeah, the thing about these games and games like this is, no, I'm putting this out on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, or YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. But Uh, I'm not trying to create a gaming channel. I was just like, I'm gonna be online anyway. I'll stream it out and kind of see what happens. Got some viewers watching, so it's cool. It's not like I'm not trying to make a gaming channel. I have a Twitch. I've had a Twitch channel. Never really used it. Um, I had to go and search. I was talking to my son earlier about some of my favorite encounters from this game, and it's Wrath of the Lich King was my favorite expansion. It's the expansion I started playing in. My favorite boss fight was Professor Putricide, which was kind of based off of the professor from Futurama. Well, so I showed my son the Lich King fight because my neighbor was in my guild at the time, and he was doing that stuff, like recording video files and all that. So it was just neat to be able to show him something that happened 14 years ago. Uh, and it was me and, the neighbor, and it was just cool to be able to show him that in my opinion. I think stuff like that's neat. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm not a big I don't know. I don't know what the point would be. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I really play is this right now. I don't have the ability to stream like a Switch or anything like that, or at least to my knowledge, I don't. So, with this being the only game I actually play, it becomes you know, who wants to watch this? Mm. I'm not sure what the hell to do. I'm guessing this is. I'm guessing this stuff is under here. No. Hmm. Probably just gonna haul ass and go to the next big story quest and come back and mess with this crap later. Unless it's in there. Which. Nope. It's an N. So yeah, that's got a little mark on it. There's a treasure chest over here, but it's got a mark on it, so I wonder if it's locked. Rough. Yep, it's locked. You gotta have some sort of special shard. A deep diamond shard. Oh, wait a minute. I got a button. Wrong zone. Figures. Didn't know if it would work. I mean, you can go ahead and subscribe. It's not like it's gonna change anything, as far as how I function. Why is there a dog outside of my window barking? Doesn't his owner know what time it is? Ah, okay. Ah, all right. What's the pressure number at? So that's that one. Nope, not that one. It's not real clear. Shut off lever. I'm guessing that's you. Last console. Okay, console. See, he switched too quick. Okay, at least I understand what the hell I do now. This is a Havoc Demon Hunter. So it is a predominantly melee DPS. They are fast and they are cooldown intensive. But this is basically a whack-a-mole quest. It's kind of annoying. There we go. Okay, that's done. So Demon Hunter, you have Havoc, which is a damage dealer. You have Vengeance, which is a tank. Tanks are made for raids or dungeons, or if you don't want to die questing, you can switch to that. The problem is it's slower to kill things in most cases because they're not as high on damage. This is more damage, less survivability, but with the way of taking certain talent trees or certain talents throughout, you get additional perks or damage for doing certain things. So, and then this is the new part that just came out with today, and this will all get filled in by the end of the day. And I don't have all this stuff memorized. I've had to read and learn and relearn a bunch of stuff about this game. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any more of this shit. What's the other one that's here? Assist foreman. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to go to the other thing. So we're going to go there. Um, that's what it boils down to, man. It's basically, you know, a cleave class is the other way to put it. Cleave is area of effect or hitting multiple targets at once. That's why you'll see me grab a hold of multiple people at the same time and just burn them all down together, because I would rather do that than sit there and try to figure out, oh, I didn't realize these were going to be here again. I'll take that. Ooh, got stuck. Extra little perk to pick up. There's a few more. But yeah, I like doing I like this character, good survivability, good utility, because if I, you know, am not needed as a tank, I can still do damage. Or tanks at one point were hard to come by. And so that's what I started playing, so I was more needed. That's why, like I said, I'm able to nuke down those three guys at once, essentially. Let's see, and this is doing nothing for me, but occasionally that could pop an actual useful herb. No, you don't have to. They actually, this expansion is the first one where they designed it to where you don't have to actually play with everybody else if you don't want to. And then there's always, you can look for, you can just jump in random groups as well. And some of that is worse than being involved with people. But the cool thing about it is, um, with enough people that you know, or whatever, and it provided, I'm trying to think of how to word this, because we have kids that play this, with us, and but they're taught. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're taught to play the game. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is the easiest thing to walk into. I will tell anybody that wants to try it, please go do the free tryout first. You get 20 levels for free. You can play as many different characters as you want to find out what you like. But then you're going to have to buy the game. And when you buy the game, you're talking about a decent chunk of money. And then you have to pay a monthly subscription fee to be here. It's not just, a one-time thing. This a monthly bill is this game. Um, Yet another thing I could, I say it about a lot of stuff, especially right now. There's a whole lot of things on this planet I could just walk away from and not be bothered. And people don't even realize that. Um, I like what I do. I like where I am in life. And if it doesn't bring me peace, it doesn't have a place. There's something inside here. Huh. Hmm. There it is. So, so that item that just got linked up, it's a 574, and I'm wearing a 480. Buddy of mine in my guild just got that. It's why I leaned forward to type and say very cool, because like that'll be worth a good clip of gold for people who are like leveling up right now. They'll want to grab that, so when they hit max level, because you see here requires level 80. When they hit max level of 80, they'll want gear like that so that they can get into dungeons easier. Let's see, wearing mail, and was there int on that? Okay, so with this being agility or intellect, this could be used by a shaman or a hunter, or I forget what else wears mail. But it could be used by a shaman or a hunter. A shaman would be healing, a hunter would be a damage dealer. Them being able to get into that dungeon easier will get them even more gear faster, and then into the raid easier. The raid isn't even out yet. The raid hasn't dropped, so that will probably 2 or 3 weeks, actually.
We're here to help.
What's happening to them?
A Scarden transformation in progress. Fascinating. Stay back, lad.
Get away from him!
Granda! That surge of energy! The Scarden's reaction! How did you do that?
I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I can hear more coming.
I see both of those. I'm just starting to catch up. Says search for messages. Doesn't look like there's gonna be anything here. But no, you mentioned that. Let's see here. So you could do random dungeon finder for the War Within, and it's only going to have a couple of dungeons unlocked. You can look up PvP and do player versus player. Mythic Dungeons isn't even open. And then there's Delves, which is a basically it's like a companion. Yeah, my character does look pretty good. This is last season's gear. Most of it, I think the wrists are off, and I don't know why the hell he's holding a shovel. Maybe because my character knows I bury people. Now, there will come a time on this character where if I go to pull people like that, I'm going to struggle. I just don't know when that time is. Because eventually, the bad guys are going to outweigh my gear. And that's what I'm sure is coming sooner rather than later. I just don't know when it's coming. At this point, it's not bad. But yeah, thanks. If I was in a major city, I'd show you the other characters I have. I've got, like I said, I've got 7 or 8 of them. built and ready to go. But this is my main one. That's not necessary. Nine more of them down, and I get that done. Nah, it's actually switched. See, I brought my Warglaives back out. Fine, I'll kill that one just because it's there. Oh, I didn't want to kill him, but whatever. Yeah. My rogue is really has a really odd look to him, and then like different characters, different names, different things, right? So my rogue is actually named Cletus Cassidy. So for anybody that doesn't get that, that's actually Carnage's name from the Marvel universe. Was Cletus Cassidy. I'm a huge Carnage fan. I mean, I like Marvel anyway, but I think Carnage is probably like one of my favorite characters from the Spider-Man universe. So yeah, I named that character that. Oh, okay, I see what to do here. So I go this way. I get multiple things done at one time. There was actually a character. It's been several years ago. I don't believe he plays any longer, but he was a rogue, and his entire gear set, including having a cape and wings, was based on Batman. Like, now my character has wings, which is odd, but that's the Demon Hunter. Oh, I gotta pick something. What's worth more to sell? That one, barely. Oh, I can mount. See ya. Third slate. Ooh, treasure chest. Let's see if I can get that one. There's a couple of them over here. Hmm. I know there was one. Oh, it's that way. I saw it pop up on my map when I was over here. It's not there any longer. Okay. Yeah, but Batman doesn't breathe fire. This guy does. And I haven't even had to do the transform thing yet, man. But if I got to do the transform thing, it's even more hectic. Damn. I know there's something over here. It's just not popping up on my map. Oh well. There's a glyph nearby. Just trying to see it. Ah, there it is. I'll take that. Thank you. That was complete waste. But I don't care. Oh, that worked. Oh. Yes, that was a hunter right there who just shot up, across the screen essentially. Saying there's a foreman, but I don't see it anywhere. Oh, we'll just go with killing this guy. Ah, that's what it is. He is what needs to be taken care of. Um, memory gem. Hmm. All right. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of skywriting glyphs. I am not pressed on it. I'm more interested in doing what I got to do, and I'll grab that shit whenever. Like, some people like to grab everything and do everything all in one shot. Me, it's like, let me get to the end and work my way back. I'll show my work when I'm done. I don't even know if I can get there from here. I think I can. Feels like it. Yarp. There it is. Complete. Accept. Accept. Hmm. So if the foreman is this way, let me go ahead and I could have just walked there. And the foreman's gonna be one of those. Got it. So a quick spawn. In other words, they die quick. They come back to life quick. They're quick spawns. Just wait for him to show up. Smack him a few times. He'll die. Then, you know, next person get look. There's bodies of them. There's a that body and a that body. Oh, there we go. I didn't even hit him, except for the one time. I was, letting the other person get some shots in to make sure they got credit. I'm probably gonna end the stream about midnight, I would guess. Just come on, waiting on this fool to respawn. Oh, I missed. They nuked it too. It took like nothing for that dude to die. It's ridiculous. And that should be enough to complete that quest as well. Oh, what is this? Confront. G-Jack or us jacks. Well, that's it. There's nothing else to do with it. So now we just go turn it in. I missed. I was trying to hit it. There we go. Took her long enough to go active. And now we're back on another flight.
Must get away! DBM!
Okay. I mean, at least this is going to be over relatively quickly. Oh, another dungeon. Wait a minute. This is the stone vault. It's a dungeon. Okay. And then there's this. So wait, so this is a scenario instead. Okay. Really? This looks like fun. Oh yeah, this makes perfect sense now. Can I get both? Yes. Come on, let's go. Unlock the door so we can move to the next spot. See here. Uh, All I can tell is I just need to like murder things. I can't really see what the rest of the objective is here. I'm assuming I'm protecting this. Oh. Stage 6. Here we go. Yeah, I'll be calling it good after this scenario here. But I will probably, I may come back and do this again this weekend. I don't know yet. At this point, it's hard to say. Enter the final chamber. Here we go. On our way out. Oh. There we go. Cutscene. That's going to be it for the night. After this cutscene is over, I'm going to move this character back to the city.
With this
power, what happens there is in parts of the city, they gain rested experience. So as you complete quests and whatnot, your rested XP goes further. You get more rested XP. Well, you get rested XP for sleeping in cities. You don't get rested XP for just logging out
It's
anywhere.
over. Granda, you can stop this. I've seen you wield Azeroth's gift. It's you. You're the only one who can save them.
Magni. It is time.
The hell? No, I'm not gonna sit here and fall asleep playing this tonight. I actually did that a couple weeks ago. I was raiding or something. And it would take me forever. Or something happened. I think I had died. And when the res happened, I
Azeroth,
was only out
let
for like
your
10, 15 minutes.
blessing pass to them.
Nope. Magni's gone. Interesting.
You did it, Granda. You saved them.
You do a pretty good job with these cutscenes, though.
She let me go. You woke me. Who are you? I'm Magni. Magni. But who am I? Whoever you want to be.
Huh. It's insane. I guess this cool thing about the campaign transitions that they've done with this game is there's a lot more story to be told and there's a lot more stuff to be done. So, I mean, I find it freaking fascinating how well they've done with this. So, it definitely makes for a more involved and in-depth experience when you're gaming. Getting close. Still not at where Gear's gonna do shit for me. Oh, literally to complete this quest, I have to stand here and wait. Oh, there we go. Headset's more comfortable. There we go. Boom. And we've hit 74. So one shy of halfway there. New hero talent. The cool thing is all these get unlocked. At least that's what I was told. Yeah, these all get unlocked. So you probably get 2 points at the very end. Nice. And that is that. I will probably maybe be back this weekend to do some more of this. For now, though, I am logging off. I got kids to get on the bus in a couple of hours. So, folks, thanks for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. You can see me every Thursday night, 8 p.m. for the Wrestling Wire. But occasionally, I'll stream like this too. So, you guys have a good night.